everyone, welcome back to the fourth episode in Talk with Studentpreneurs. Can you imagine आप 14-15 साल के हैं and you are starting your own ventures, आप projects कर रहे हैं, freelancing कर रहे हैं, along with your schooling. Well, today we will talk with Harshil, who has done all of this, and now he has decided that he won't even go to a physical college. So let's hear it from him how he could achieve all of this. So hi Harshil, how are you? Welcome to the Entrepreneurs channel.
Hey, hi Umar. Thank you so much for having me in today's session.
So guys, Harshil is such a great person. He is an avid learner. He has so many ventures. He's a blogger. He's an award winner, and I can't list all of his achievements right now. And the most interesting thing is that he is not even yet in college. So he's still a school student, or he has just passed his 12th grade. Am I right?
Yeah, Umar.
Yeah. So that's so impressive. Like, tell us about what have you been involved with, all about your ventures from starting till now.
Okay, so as I just mentioned, Naki, like about that blogger wala part. So basically, that blogger thing was about my very initial age, like very early years when I just like started up. Like I remember I was in class 8 or something. So I started up with robotics, like drones and all of these stuff. So I was basically looking out for some different source of like funding. Like, because all these like robotics projects, drones and hardware and all of these, they actually cost you a lot, right? So I was looking for some different sources where I can just accumulate some funds. So blogging was an option. I started animation designing as well. I started doing some graphic design as well. Like I learned the basics of Photoshop and I was basically freelancing along with all of these skills. Then I later on dived onto the web development side. So these were some initial part of my year. So then I later, when I just like completed my 10th standard, so then I actually hopped onto this like complete startup ecosystem. So that is basically you can say like that is the stepping part from where my entrepreneurship journey begins, right? So my very first venture was like YCube Technologies Private Limited. So how we did it actually, like it was an accidental entrepreneur, you can say. I was never in the mood of like doing a startup or something kind of like. I was just freelancing. I was completely into the web development side. I was like working along with my hardware projects. I was totally into the freelancing. So that's basically how I met my co-founder as well. So Rohit, he was a freelancer as well, and I remember like we met in a WhatsApp group. So there was a like a big project from a client in Dubai. So we just like mutually decided that we guys are gonna work together over this one. So that's the way like how we started YCube Technologies, and then later we also like added this like chatbot for the part there. Ki matlab we'll be also like selling all these like customizing, white labeling all the chatbots, and we'll be selling this to our clients as well. So that was our very first venture. Then we later moved on to some different projects as well. Then we were working on a cloud enabled like real time, or you can say a health monitoring t-shirt. So basically telling all the health parameters of an elderly age person, like trying to figure out their ECG graph in real time, then basic health parameters like heart rate, their pulse, their stress level, and all of these things. But I would say like this project was not what you could say, like we couldn't deploy that project in the market because of some unforeseen reasons. So then that was my second project, or whatever you say, the second venture. And then later I moved on to the side path. So the side path is the current venture which I'm basically working on right now. That's a e-learning platform. We call it an alternative education, a 21st nation alternative education platform where we try to bring in mentors from different domains, different skill sets, like all of these, like whether it's design, coding, tech, hacking, or the soft skills as well, like communication, all of these stuff. So we are also building a community of like-minded young students as well, like in the upskilling domain. So we run a community of around 500 people right now. So that's a Discord-based community. So where all of these people come in. There are several mentors as well. There are several domain experts. We host some DJ nights, fun sessions, and basically you can call it as a complete virtual university kind of thing. So that's my complete scenario right now. I'm
That
totally into
is,
the site.
yeah, that is so impressive. Harshil, honestly, if I would have been doing something like this, my parents' first reaction would be, बेटा पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दे, ये सब बाद में भी हो जाएगा. So how,
Exactly.
what were your parents telling you? Like, were they supporting you, or what was their reaction?
Uh, Actually, the thing from my side was कि like I never told about whatever I was doing in the very initial age. जब मैं क्लास 9th में था 10th में था I was basically when I was like involved in all of these robotics वाला projects I just used to like work over my along like खुद से ही मतलब जहाँ मैं जाता था वहां पे तो मतलब मेरे पेरेंट्स को बहुत ही मतलब कम चीजों के बारे में ही पता रहता था कि बेसिकली कर क्या रहता है एंड ऑल्सो बिकॉज आई स्टार्टेड फ्रीलांसिंग ऑफ माई ओन मैंने खुद से वहां पे जितने मैं प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह में पैसे लगे थे ड्रोन्स वगैरह में उसके पास वगैरह वहाँ पे खरीदने में सारे तो मैं खुद से ही पैसा वहां पे कमा पा रहा था कि मैं यहाँ पे डालता जा रहा था तो मतलब इट वॉज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर माई पेरेंट्स एज वेल कि मेरे को बार बार पैसा मांगने जाना पड़ रहा है बिकॉज फिर वो पूछते कि मतलब क्यों मांग रहे हो इतना पैसा हर बार वहां पे तो फिर वहाँ एक सिचुएशन हुआ सकता था बट मैं जनरली इनिशियल एज पे जब इनिशियल वाला पीरियड था तो मैं जनरली प्रेफर किया मैंने प्रेफर किया कि मतलब मैं पेरेंट्स को बहुत सारा चीज मैंने बताया ही नहीं कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ ये सारा बट एक पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आता है कि लाइक व्हेन यू एक्चुअली शो योर अचीवमेंट्स ना उनको कुछ भी लाइक एक छोटा सा भी पार्ट अगर वहां पे दिख जाता है बाहर में कि लाइक ओके यू हैव दी स्ट्रेंथ यू हैव दी कैपेबिलिटी एंड नाउ यू कैन टेक दिस फॉरवर्ड राइट तो उसके बाद चीजें मतलब खुद ही मतलब वहां पे होनी लाइक मेरी मम्मी लाइक मेरे को खुद को ही बोलती थी कि लाइक यू हैव टू डू आईआईटीज यू हैव टू डू दिस यू हैव टू डू दिस एंड ब्ला ब्ला ऑल ऑफ दीस स्टफ तो मैं बेसिकली मतलब कुछ इंटरप्ट करता ही नहीं था कि नो आई डोंट वांट टू गो इन आईआईटीज आई डोंट वांट टू स्टडी फॉर जेईई एंड ऑल ऑफ दीस स्टफ इवन दो कि लाइक मैं उतना बुरा भी नहीं था लाइक आई गॉट 93.2% माय बोर्ड क्लास ईयर तो मैं पढ़ाई में लाइक पढ़ाई वाज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर मी एट ऑल तो कभी भी लाइक वो पढ़ाई वाला चीज लाइक इशू नहीं था मेरे लिए बट इट वाज जस्ट माय वो यू कैन से एज मेरा मन था कि लाइक आई जस्ट वांटेड टू कंप्लीटली गो ऑन टू दिस एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप वाला कल्चर राइट तो जनरली मेरा मेरा तो ये सीन था कि लाइक मैंने बताया नहीं एक बार जब एक वो पॉइंट आया कि मतलब उनको खुद ही पता चल गया कि लाइक ओके व्हाटएवर ही इज डूइंग इज कंप्लीटली फाइन इवन अभी भी होता है कि लाइक माय फादर इज लाइक वेरी सपोर्टिव लाइक सिंस अ वेरी बिगिनिंग माय फादर हैज बीन वेरी सपोर्टिव मम्मी का कभी कभी होता है कि लाइक व्हाटएवर यू हैव बीन डूइंग कि मतलब ऐसा तो वो अब जाके नहीं बोलते हैं कि मत करो ऐसा ही इज जस्ट लाइक ओके जो करना है करो अब कोई मतलब कोई बोलने वाला नहीं है तो इट्स कंप्लीटली लाइक दैट
That is a very big advantage, like being very clear what you want to do, and being able to actually do that and follow that. So that is a very big advantage, I guess. And
राइट राइट राइट
pertaining to this was, how were you managing your school stuff, all of your academics, and your these business stuff and ventures and everything that you were into? How did you prioritize your time and efforts in this?
So particularly saying like it was actually way tougher when I was like मेरा because मेरा वो completely वो school था वहाँ पे full time था तो it was actually tough but वहाँ पे जब मेरे schools वगैरह पे studies वगैरह वाला part एक बार end हो गया तो काफी वहाँ पे हो गया था आसान हो गया था but I would say कि मतलब मेरा जो time management वाला चीज आई थी मेरी वो मेनली 12th कंप्लीट करने के बाद ही वहाँ पाई है कि लाइक आई कैन प्रॉपरली मैनेज माई टाइम यहाँ पे मैंने काफी सारे एप्लीकेशन वगैरह ट्राई किए नाउ आई जनरली मैं अब तो मतलब क्या प्रेफर करता हूँ तो बेसिकली जब वो कॉलेज वाला मतलब मेरा स्कूल वाला सीन था तो मैंने काफी ज्यादा खुद में ही स्ट्रगल किया था वहां पे कि मेरे से खुद से मैनेज नहीं हो पा रहा था बट नाउ मैंने गॉट अ प्रॉपर शेड्यूल कि मेरे को ऐसा ऐसा करना है मेरे पास इतने सारे एप्लीकेशन वगैरह तो जनरली आई यूज कैलेंडर एज वेल time management part के लिए just I use Google Calendar, so I have a complete framework ready. Like the very upper segment or what you can say the very first segment of your day, like जो 7 से 10 बजे का वाला टाइम होता है और मे बी लाइक इफ you're waking up at around 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning, तो वो जो 9 से 12 वाला जो segment होगा, so there I have to do these and these number of tasks, like whatever it may be, like differs from person to person, like workout, meditation, you have to take a bath, you have to read a book or whatever you have been doing. तो मैं ऐसे ही मेरा फर्स्ट डे को मैंने सेगमेंट कर दिया देन सेकंड कम्स ऑन लाइक व्हाटएवर आई हैव बीन वर्किंग ऑन लाइक फॉर मी इट हैज बीन माय स्टार्टअप टास्क तो मैंने सेकंड डे में ये सेगमेंट कर दिया कि यहाँ पे मैं अपने स्टार्टअप का काम करूंगा और थर्ड वाले पार्ट पे बेसिकली आई विल बी फोकसिंग ऑन माय पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग लाइक व्हाटएवर लाइक आई हैव बीन डूइंग माय ग्रोथ वाला पार्ट so if I'm taking on some courses if I'm learning some new things I basically if I want some create content online. So basically, all apartment is third वाले part में shift कर दिया. And to manage up all of these, like I generally use Notion, task management वाले part के लिए. So it has been like super helpful.
Wow, man, that's awesome. Like, I can tell you, we as adults are still very careless about our time management and scheduling.
Exactly.
but you have everything sorted, and that's so impressive.
That's the reason कि like I just like honestly told you कि like when I was back in school मेरा काफी मतलब schedule पूरा बिगड़ा हुआ था. But just as I completed my 12th उसके बाद ही मेरा जाके वहाँ पे schedule सुधरा है. तो मतलब I've been like I've been going through the same problem like when I was back in school as well. So maybe just like blundering और ये वो सारा तो उसके बाद मतलब
Yeah, it's okay. It's part of the learning, and we all see.
exactly that's completely fine. मतलब there's no downfall. सीखने को ही कुछ मिला.
So, when you were being involved in so much startups and business ventures, did you find any mentors and supervisors who were there to help you and guide you?
So personally, like as everyone mentions, you definitely need to have a mentor in your life.
Mm.
Like personally, I never had any specific mentor in my life. Personally, talking about me, like talking about that entrepreneurship culture, or maybe like any different domains, startups wale mein. So I never had any of those personal mentors, or I never actually reached out to them. कि मतलब मेरे को ऐसा एक individual mentorship चाहिए. I'll be working on along you, along your voices. मतलब आप जो भी recommend करते हो, I'll be following your path. मैंने अभी कभी वैसा नहीं किया. But what has been super helpful to me कि मैं काफी ज्यादा वो networking वाले part पे ध्यान देता था. He even if that particular guy is from the marketing domain, if that particular guy is from the legal or maybe like the finance domain, I'll be just like building and maintaining a relationship with him. And so like even if the domain, if that particular domain is not fascinating to me, like suppose I hate legal and finances, I genuinely hate legal and finances. But if that's still, if it, because it's one of the supporting pillars of a
Yeah.
startup, right? Without like startup, without finances, without legal, you're just gonna, and you're gonna just face a downfall, right? So that's one of the supporting pillars. Even if you don't, even if you hate that, you have to like take care of that. So I just like prefer like that's my point of view. Yeah, I just like my time usually goes in like building relationships with people, like from different people. Right now as well, if you actually talk about like, do you have someone to consult when it comes to marketing? So I have a bunch of people on my list who I can definitely directly go on to and talk to them. If do you have a specific person whom you can go for these finances and legal advices? So I have a bunch of people. So you know, like who have been like super helpful to me. I might have added value to their life. So that's basically what I prefer, like networking with like several different kind of people.
So that is a very important learning from here, that always leverage your connections and make such
Yeah,
relationships with them that they can always help you and you can always help them. So
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
collective benefit for both of them.
Yeah, you know, networking is actually a very hyped term these days. But what
Mm.
people don't focus on is building and maintaining those relationships.
Yeah, true.
Networking is not about just like going to an event, just saying hi to that particular person and just like leaving वहाँ पे.
Mm.
एक बार तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू हो गया, दोनों का इंटरव्यू हो गया और तुमने फिर वहाँ से अपना वहाँ पे
Mm.
स्टेज छोड़ दिया. So it's not basically networking. Networking is about building relationships with people and maintaining those relationships as well, right? So that's the
It's true.
complete
That's
point.
really true. And
Yeah.
also, since you have been working in a like a corporate space at such a young age, so did you find any difficulties, or were you intimidated while you were working with people older than you? Like अक्सर होता है कि अगर कोई छोटा एज का like 15-16 years of age कोई काम करवाएगा या कुछ करेगा, तो it may happen that people don't take you seriously, or they don't
Right. Agree.
like they don't understand your situation. So did that happen, or how did you tackle it?
And that has like seriously happened with me like a number of times. Like I
Mm.
remember the very first business plan competition that I participated in, and there was a complete different story कि वहाँ पे होता है ना कि like you're not taken seriously. Whatever
Mm.
plan you're basically pitching, you're not taken seriously. मतलब school वाले बच्चे हो. And even I just went like when I was working on that T-shirt वाला project, you know, I went to an incubation center as well. So that's an incubation center in my city only. So I went to that incubation center, and those guys just like said, like, okay, you're just like too young. first of all, you have to study on your focus. So basically, if even your plan is basically that up to that capable of getting an incubation here, then we won't be able to provide you that particular incubation because you know कि like वहाँ पे अगर तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स ने ऐसा बोला कि वहाँ पे क्या होगा like तो आपने आपने इन्हें incubation दे दिया इसकी स्टडीज वगैरह को अफेक्ट कर रहा है. So these things happen, but in the very initial process, when you actually become confident, when basically confidence basically flows out of your voice, now people automatically tend you to basically feel as a what you say कि मतलब more confident बनता है और more in a say कि like seriousness वाला वहाँ पे tone आ जाता है. And talking about like age factor वाला thing, personally saying कि like in this particular venture, the site for that we are working on, we are 3 co-founders right now. So it's one me and then there's one other guy from Rajasthan and he's currently doing his 12th right now. But there's one more co-founder as well in our team who's basically in his we can say around 29 or 30 years of age. So basically, the first thing you're gonna face about that particular age gap is the mindset difference because what the way you are thinking is totally different from the guy what basically he's thinking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because of you both have been like grown up in some different surroundings. You both have like faced some very different situations in your life, right? So basically, वो होता है, but there are some certain advantages as well. Like talking about me personally, it's also about कि मतलब when like the same thing which you mentioned ना कि कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि तुम्हें सीरियस नहीं लिया जाएगा, मेरे को सीरियस नहीं लिया जाएगा. बट when my co-founder like who is currently in his 30s, who is currently in his 20s, late 20s, so obviously अगर वो मेरे साथ रहेंगे तो that definitely adds some level of seriousness to the whole conversation or whatever maybe you're doing. So definitely that adds a value as well.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So, when you were first created your first business or first product, if I may say, so how did you tell people that you have created something? Like, how did people come to know about that you are doing something valuable and trying to actually, provide something? So, what was your first traction and how did you get it?
Okay, so talking about the side path particularly, like when basically like I'm basically not talking about my very first venture which we actually did at YCube. So we had some very initial clients like from WhatsApp groups and all of these sources. But in general, I'm talking about the side path because I personally feel like this is the actual journey, this is the actual thing, or this is the actual venture from basically where a complete journey began, our complete entrepreneurship journey. So talking about SidePath in particularly, the thing which actually gave us the very initial traction was the community that we guys were building. So we already had a set of people who are basically in our community who are basically trusting us or basically that's one of the very common thing which I love talking about. You build a community around your product. Okay, before even launching a product, before even launching a venture, try to build a community around of that. And that's basically what we did at the very initial stage. Like we started building the SidePath community from a very before even like launching this particular product, before even launching the platform. So he had this specific set of customers who are basically trusting us because they're a part of our community. They're constantly getting value from our side. So मतलब उनका एक हो जाता है कि like they become a kind of a part of family. So जो हमने अपना पहला बूट कैंप करवाया था, so we basically got 12 participants. और वो एक बूट कैंप का प्राइस हमने वहाँ पे 500 रखा था. So that was a logo design boot camp वहाँ पे हमने करवाया था, 5 दिन का था वो. So we got 12 participants in the first one. Second करवाया उसमें 13 लोग आए. Third one करवाया उसमें फिर 14 लोग आए थे वहाँ पे. And we also saw a retention rate of something around 30%. Because एक सबसे पहला होता है कि initial traction जो तुम ला रहे हो, because of your community, whatever value you have been providing, whatever trust you have built, whatever credibility you have gained in the particular market, उसकी वजह से initial traction आ गया. अब इन customers को actually अगर retain करना है, so you have to constantly provide some kind of experience as well. अगर हमारे live boot camps में उन्होंने participate किया है यहाँ पे, तो obviously if basically इनको एक अलग लेवल का एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है यहाँ पे, इनको एक डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस व्हाटएवर वी हैव बीन प्रॉमिसिंग, अगर उनको वहां पे मिलता है तो ऑब्वियसली वो वहां पे रिटेन हो जाएंगे. अगर नहीं मिलता है तो ऑब्वियसली वो दूसरी बार में नहीं आएंगे आपके पास में. So that's basically how we got our initial traction, like by just building a community around a complete product.
That's very interesting point. Like
And
always build a community before you make a product.
And इसके पहले like अगर if we basically talk about the starting from a complete scratch, no, कि like जब हमने YCube start किया था, तो हाउ वी गॉट आवर वेरी फर्स्ट क्लाइंट वाज बेसिकली फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ दीज व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स. हमने काफी सारे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स वगैरह ज्वाइन किए थे. हमने पर्सनली फाउंडर्स वगैरह को पिंग करना वहां पे स्टार्ट किया कि मतलब इफ यू नीड अ वेबसाइट फॉर योर बिजनेस, इफ यू नीड अ चैटबॉट फॉर योर बिजनेस, तो बेसिकली ऐसे हमें वहां से मतलब मिले थे, लाइक ग्रुप्स एंड ऑल ऑफ दीज स्टफ.
That's good. That's very, very good. So,
Yeah,
the basic learning I can pick from here is start small, build a
yeah,
try to build a community and provide actual value to someone so that they come and
exactly,
use your product again and again. So there's retention also.
exactly, definitely, definitely.
Also, as you said in the beginning, you won't be joining any physical particular like college, the conventional college you said.
Yeah.
So that is actually a very, very big step for any.
Hmm.
If I say in Indian perspective, a child not going to college is like a very big decision. So,
Yeah,
what would you like to
and
say to other students about entrepreneurship and like why should they choose it? And what is missing in the like as you are skipping your physical college? So, what is missing in that institute that you don't need it? So
okay,
why
so
should students start?
talking about college firstly and then coming to the point like why someone should do entrepreneurship. So basically the very first thing is now college has been never about learning. It has always been about networking. If you so personally talking about me, why I choose distance learning over the physical college is because I've been very sure about this point. Ki, okay, I'm not going to college because of only learning, because of this particular degree. आई हैव बीन श्योर कि अगर मेरे को अपना नेटवर्क बिल्ड करना है तो आई विल बी गोइंग टू कॉलेज और फिजिकल कॉलेज. बट द थिंग वॉज कि अगर मेरे को अपना नेटवर्क ही बिल्ड करना है, मैंने अपना इनिशियल नेटवर्क कहीं और से ऑलरेडी बिल्ड कर लिया है, तो आई नो ऑल दी प्रोसेस अबाउट कि मतलब कहाँ से नेटवर्क बिल्ड हो सकता है वहाँ पे. तो दैट वॉज द मेन पॉइंट कि अगर फिजिकल कॉलेज मेरे को सिर्फ जाना ही है वहाँ पे, लर्निंग वाला तो पार्ट तो कंप्लीटेड, लाइक कट इट असाइड, वहाँ पे वो है ही नहीं सिर्फ वो नेटवर्किंग के लिए. तो इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम कंप्लीट स्क्रैच, लाइक सपोज अभी तक तुमने कुछ भी नहीं किया है, इफ यू जस्ट अ कंप्लीट बिगिनर इन दिस डोमेन, तुम्हारे पास बिल्कुल भी अभी नेटवर्क नहीं है, तुमने लोगों से कनेक्ट करना स्टार्ट नहीं किया है, तो कॉलेज इज प्रोबेबली द बेस्ट प्लेस यू कैन गो टू. एंड बिकॉज तुम्हें तुम्हें वहां पे वो मिल जाता है, एक काइंड ऑफ इंक्यूबेशन मिल जाता है. यू जस्ट नर्चर, तुम्हें चीजें समझ में आने लगती है. बट इफ यूर बेसिकली टॉकिंग अबाउट मी पर्सनली, मैंने काफी पहले स्टार्ट कर दिया था ये सारी चीजें, so I already had that particular basic knowledge ki, okay, how I'm going to meet people. Like even if I want to further future plans is like even if I join this particular distance learning college, there are some different sources कि मैं जहाँ से network कर सकता हूँ. Like just take for an example, अगर मैं Delhi move कर रहा हूँ next month, so I'll just like join a co-working space. There are these like different bunch of set of entrepreneurs like whom I can directly go and network with. I can build relationships with. Okay, right. So that's basically the one advantage, basically what I see. And distance learning has that time flexibility wala kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can study at any time in like in my entire day. कभी मैं पढ़ सकता हूँ, कभी भी मैं मतलब वहाँ पे ये कर सकता हूँ. अगर मेरे skip मैं किसी दिन ज्यादा occupied रहा तो मैं अपने classes वगैरह skip कर सकता हूँ. So that's one flexibility which I have particularly seen. And now coming on to that point, like why someone should do entrepreneurship, like what are basically the challenges of entrepreneurship is like you might be very well aware of this thing. Like as a student, entrepreneurship is basically hard because you're a complete, you have just like hatched out of an egg, right? You don't have any kind of experience. You are a complete newbie into this particular startup ecosystem.
Yeah.
So definitely that's gonna eat you up. काफी frustration भी होगा. You're gonna face a lot of challenges as well. Like talking about me personally, like the last year, I would say like 2020 was one of the lowest points in my life because काफी जब मैंने मतलब the side path जब start हुआ था, and I already mentioned this thing कि like this is the very first venture where things are moving in a very more serious way. तो वहाँ पे काफी ज्यादा मतलब issues वगैरह भी आते हैं on a very personal level. You're gonna face frustration, you're gonna like face कि मतलब यहाँ पे sales नहीं आ रहे हैं, यहाँ पे वो नहीं आ रहा है. So you have to take care about all of these things. So you have to be prepared about all of these situations. So then I actually moved on to the path of spirituality. I started doing meditation and all of these stuff. So basically that has helped me a lot on a very personal level, like focusing on my mental health base personally. So that's one of the things which basically.
Yeah, so your answer actually puts out 2 points exactly over here. That if you are going in college or thinking about missing like if you're dropping out of your college or something like that, always be sure that you have a safety net and you have
Right.
enough knowledge that you can sustain yourself on your own.
Totally, I totally agree that. Yeah.
And the
Basically,
next
for a
thing was,
complete, yeah,
yes, please.
yeah. Please continue. Please
Ah,
continue.
so the next point I picked from here was that entrepreneurship can be mentally exhaustive and a lot of
Yeah.
hectic, and not always as fantasized as it seems in the news and other internet media. So yeah,
Exactly. Entrepreneurship is like actually fantasizing, but at the very initial stage, when you're basically building a team, when I started to work on a product, but basically वो long term में कहीं ना कहीं जाके वो mentally exhausted वाला process आ ही जाता है. So you have to like be prepared for that one.
that's very true. So all people I have talked to have mentioned this point very clearly, that it takes a toll on your mental health as well. So you have to be very wise in taking your decisions about whatever you are doing in this field.
Exactly, like totally, I totally agree on that one.
So I guess this should be the end of our podcast. And it's already 25 minutes that you have talked, and we have learned so much from you. And we hope
Thank you so much,
that
Mark.
you do very well in your life, and you have already achieved so much, and I hope you do much more than this.
And good luck to you as well for like starting this like amazing series of podcasts. I was basically going through all of your videos as well, like the recent videos, and like they're super amazing. So that's basically a good luck from me and my side as well. And thanks for having me.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So that was our 4th episode, guys, and I hope you all are really inspired by his story. Sidepath community की link description में है, do check them out. Also, Entreprudence community की link भी description में है. Be a part of our community and we will get you with the latest updates about all the events, news, resources and such inspirational videos. So that's it for today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe us.